Hello, I am Kodili-nye. I am the son of the wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your geographical location and time zone. You're all welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful time. All the subscribers, thank you very much for this important discussion today. We are going to discuss a lot of things happening in Anambra State, since Soludo proposed to do a 10-story multi-skyscraper model hotel in Awka, Anambra State, the capital of Anambra State. Anambra State, you might recall, or you may know, is in eastern Nigeria and one of the A states in Nigeria. And this state is governed by the erudite professor of economics, Professor Soludo. And since he come into power, he has had a lot of proposal for big things for the state, which he said he's going to turn the state into African Dubai, Taiwan. And almost 2 years down the line, people are still waiting to see if this proposal by him will come to fruition. And people are beginning to doubt if what he's saying is actually going to be actualized. And there are a lot of doubts setting in. And a few months ago, he made a mention, which we are going to play you the video later on, about having a car point two with a model 10 stories skyscraper hotel, a 5-star hotel. You might know that, if I might tell you about Anambra State a little bit, it's one of those states that has no 5-star hotel, in spite of the caliber, a lot of men and women of timber and caliber from that state, and in spite of the huge population and the business is going on in that state. And this has become something that is something that is a disgrace. And a lot of international or businessmen, renowned businessmen, have struggled to have a proper 5-star hotel in the state whenever they visit, and that has forced them to go to other states to enjoy their money. And in the past, the state has lost quite a few investment or investors because of this. And you know what the 5-star hotel normally bring to any city. So, but a lot of people are saying, do Awka really need a 5-star hotel? That's what they actually asking, not just 10-story high hotel. They are asking, does Awka, as a capital of the great people of Anambra State, does it really need a 5-star hotel? It's not just 10-story high hotel. And we are going to discuss about this. And but before we do, we are going to play use what the governor on when he made this announcement, and you will now see, and we will be discussing about this. Remember that you need to like, comment. Remember, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel, because we want to get our viewing figures up again, because it seems that the viewing figures has been going down, and I want you to support us, because once you support us, we will be very entertaining, and we will be informative, and we will also be educative. Remember, we are bold enough to say it as it is. We are not we are not agent of anybody. We are an independent blogger that actually say it as we say it. So, but our main purpose here is also to bring the homeland to be a livable and a prosperous homeland, to suggest ways to do that, and also to criticize constructively those in the realm of affair to do the right thing, and to also push them to do the right thing, even when they are dilly-dallying. So thank you very much. I am still Kodili, NYE. We are going to play you that video. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
In a different city, and the governor lives in a ramshackle place in another town. The government house happened to be the yard for the construction company that built Enugu Onisha Road, Michelletti or something. It is their yard where they were packing their things. That is the place that they left when the state was there. They said, let's use it temporarily. With it, and they remain temporarily, they become permanent. And for that is 2 years. But we have come and we said, that's our purpose. By next year, we are moving to a new government house. Yes, we are building a brand new government house at the governor's lodge that is befitting to the estate. I said, the I would be Anambra. You know, the land of the Azeki where you Kuku, the Koshino and the Bay. I mean, you can name the long list. So, now that is it, and then Awka itself, deliberately transformed. But we have bigger agenda even. It's not just doing roads and that and so on and so forth. We intentionally, the grand vision is that we must change the story of Anambra from being a departure land to become a destination point. Currently, any asset, everybody with some asset in Anambra will already go out and stay. When itinerant tribe, we are all over the place. We're in everybody's land. I get Louisiana, I get Anambra, or a destination. Now, on yes, in Anambra now, for a ball, or out of choice, on that dress. And the woman Anambra, a person good lady wear, and that's when you went on the Anambra. For an itinerant people, that's what we must do, deliberately. That's how the Jews build the state of Israel. We must. The first time you have aspired for this, probably 50, 60 years ago, but the second best time is today. And that is why part of calling Awka and Anambra to become a destination, we're building the biggest water park and amusement park in West Africa. It will be in the fourth city there in Awka, with a town, a country club. Those of you who are living around there and so on, a country club, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. Families must find something to do. Families must find fun. Must make Anambra and somebody get on your plane. And you're ready for Lagos or Abuja or whatever. Anambra. And you know what? We're designing what we call Awka 2.0. The existing Awka is the Awka 1.0. While we are modernizing it, now from that road that leads the Millennium City, Bank Hill, Isuzu Road that will get into the old Awka City. That road from Millennium, all the way to Hotel, through the Amansi thing, down to Gwen, to our, just acquired about 3,000 hectares, which is being planned, virgin, brand new city that will be the signature city of Anambra State. But for that to happen, the design is ongoing now. We've acquired the land. The design, back intentionally build the Houston building hotel. Today, Egypt is building the new Cairo, and they first got a 500-bed Marriott hotel. Because in the area, that's where I stayed when I was there last week. So the next to my former boss. That's where I live. That's where the world will come. We're now designing, and we're going to begin that early in the year and finish it by the upper year 2025. Building is going to have a 10-story branded hotel, garden Awka, that will take the world right now. I'm building the new Cairo, and they first got a 500-bed Marriott hotel. Because in the area, that's where I stayed when I was there last week. So the next to my former boss. That's where I live. That's where the world will come. We're now designing, and we're going to begin that early in the year and finish it by the upper year 2025. Building is going to have a 10-story branded hotel, garden Awka, that will take the world right now. And that is going to become the signature that will signpost the emergence of the next hotel we're going to. The world must have to come to Anambra. The world will have to come to Anambra. And the party of wherever Panay, we also acquired about 4,000, almost 5,000 hectares of land along the banks of the River Niger for the Onitsha 2.4.
Welcome back. That's Governor Chukwuma Soludo speaking a few months ago about the need, why Anambra need a world-class hotel in Awka, and why he's determined to get this thing up and running. And a lot of criticism by some people about that, but a lot also are in support, which we in this channel think is the right thing for governor to do, because tourism industry is one of the components of a modern city, and it brings about thousands or millions of employment opportunities. So now we're going to read about what some of the government aides put about. I am Kodili-nye, the son of Wonderful. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do, because we are very, very entertaining, informative, and educative. And also remember to share our discussions and always come to the comment section so that we'll continue our dialogue, continue our interaction, and we will do it together. We are not alone in this. Remember, our homeland must be livable and a prosperous homeland. I am still Kodili-nye. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Why Anambra needs a world-class hotel in Awka? The government official put out some of the things that people has to ponder. It says, why Anambra needs a world-class hotel in Awka, Anambra State, Nigeria. Anambra State government strategic plan to build a 10-story international hotel in Awka has sparked controversy in different quarters. While some dismiss it as an unnecessary project of less priority, others understandably recognizes it as a strategic investment in the state's future. This contributory intervention is nuanced in the proportion that building a world-class hotel in Awka is not just about luxury accommodation. It's about laying the foundation for a thriving international business hub to attract the much needed investors and development as is done in other parts of the world. As a global imperative, straightly hotels are stepping stones to progress in modern society, transforming a city into an international center of commerce and tourism requires more than just ambition. It demands a strategic approach that prioritizes infrastructure and amenities that cater to a global audiences, and that is precisely what Governor Chukuma Charles Soludo, CFR, is doing. Governor Soludo's vision for Awka recognizes the crucial role of hospitality in attracting international investors. Think of Dubai, a desert metropolis that rose from obscurity to become a gleaming beacon of trade and tourism. His journey began not with oil, but with a conscious effort to create a world class destination. Its luxurious hotels were not mere embellishments, they were magnets that drew in business leaders, investors, and tourists, setting the stage for the city's phenomenal growth that has become the envy of not only the United Arab Emirates, but the whole of Middle East and the global community. And this is the same story in Singapore, Hong Kong, Seoul, Tokyo, and other thriving cities of the world where mega towering hotels litter their environments as massive crowd pullers. Close home in Africa, Rwanda economic resurgence is another demonstration of the power of hospitality infrastructure despite facing immense challenges. The Rwandese government prioritized the development of international hotels, recognizing their potential to attract investment and rebuild the nation's image. Today, Rwanda is a thriving tourist destination and a magnet for foreign direct investment, a success story fueled in part by its commitment to providing world-class hospitality. And would Abuja, our own national capital city, and Lagos, Nigeria commercial capital, have become irresistible magnets for all commerce today without their superlative world-class hotels? Beyond being a facility for lodging, the triple effects of a world-class hotel go a long way. Yes, the benefits of an international hotel in Awka will extend far beyond providing comfortable accommodation for guests. It will serve as a catalyst for broader economic development, triggering a ripple effect that benefits the entire state. The benefits include the following: job creation, construction, management, and operation of the hotel will create hundreds of new jobs directly, injecting income into Anambra local economy. Enhanced business environment. The presence of a world-class hotel will signal to potential investors that Anambra is serious about attracting international business. This improved perception can lead to increased investment in various sectors from manufacturing to technology. Tourism boasts a luxurious hotel. Tourism boasts, that's one of the points, A luxurious hotel will cater to high-end tourists, opening doors for Anambra to tap into the lucrative tourism market. This influx of visitors will not only generate revenue but also showcase the state cultural heritage and natural beauty to the world. Infrastructure development, that's another point. The construction of the hotel will likely necessitate upgrades to surrounding environments or infrastructure such as roads, transportation, and utilities, which Governor Soludo is currently putting in place. These improvements will benefit not just the hotel, but the entire city of Awka. Aside the foregoing attendant benefits, Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo is determined to lay the foundation for Anambra to become a truly competitive state. Everything fits into this grand vision of transforming the state into a livable, prosperous, modern city state. That is why his government is restoring security, law, and order, rebuilding our transport infrastructure, over 450 kilometers of roads under construction, including developing a rail master plan, dualization of more major roads, zero potholes, facilitating unprecedented empowerment of thousands of youths, guaranteeing free education and free health care for pregnant women, securing employment of over 10,000 citizens in less than 2 years, teachers, medical professions, and security officers, building a new industrial city and regenerating old cities, building Awka Fun City, revamping of public water schemes, and so on. Now, Governor Soludo is changing gears in transforming governance to begin a journey towards making Anambra a modern city-state by designing a new Awka 2.0 industrial city and a new Onitsha 2.0 commercial city, which will attract international capital, investment, and development to the state. Currently, some serious investors are reluctant to come to or stay in Anambra State due to the absence of a world-class hotel to make them feel comfortable as they are used to in developed countries. This vision for Awka 2.0 as a new ultra-modern industrial city is not merely about autistics. It is about building a future-oriented city that can compete on the global stage. An international luxurious hotel is a crucial piece of this puzzle, symbolizing Anambra's commitment to progress and setting the stage for a new era of prosperity. While some may view the hotel as extravagant expense of less priority, it is important to remember that true progress often requires bold investments. The potential rewards of attracting international investment, creating jobs, and boosting tourism far outweighs the initial cost. Anambra has the potential to be a thriving economic hub in the mode of an African Dubai Taiwan paradigm. A world-class hotel in Awka can be the catalyst that unlocks its true potentials. In conclusion, the hysteria surrounding the proposed Awka International Hotel should not just be about bricks and mortar. It should be about Anambra's vision for its future. By embracing this strategic investment, Anambra State can position itself as a leading player in Nigeria, Africa, and the global marketplace, creating a brighter future for generations to come. The choice is clear. Anambra State can choose to remain a glorified town state, or it can squeeze the opportunity to build a world-class capital city that attracts investment, fosters innovation, and thrives on the international stage. This was written by Christian Aborime, the CPS to Mr. Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, the Executive Governor of Anambra State. I am still Kodili-nye. We are going to discuss about this issue, and we are going to talk much about it. And you will now understand that if the government is right in talking about this hotel in building this 5-star hotel or 10-story high hotel in Awka. So a world-class hotel. So it's very, very important for us to discuss about it. But before we do, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please join in the progress of this channel. It's our own channel. Once you support us, it will help us to get, so it will help us to get to the level that we're supposed to be. So that's exactly what is very important for us to discuss, because as you know, a lot of people just criticize government for just the sake of criticizing, but some of them don't look at the merits, the true merits of what the government is trying to do. In one of the criticisms, some people were saying that the 5-star hotel in Onitsha has not been completed, have been abandoned since the Peter Obi administration. The 5-star hotel that was situated near the Onitsha Mall, that if Soludo is actually serious, that he would have completed also that hotel. So some people were in the opinion that they are not against a world-class hotel for Awka, but they talked about how about the one that are almost 50% done, the skeleton, that is 7-story high in Onitsha Mall. That why can't he quickly finish that one also? So to showcase that his seriousness, because that as he finished that one also will also help also, as he's doing the Awka one, will actually help to get those people that are still in the negative to believe that he's actually doing the right thing. That's one of the point, and it's a good point as well, because completing that is a very, very good point. And some people were saying, oh, why not build industry? And why not encourage building industry? In this channel, we don't actually just, we also offer solution. Hotel is part of tourism industry. It's not just it's one of the area that if you actually develop can attract millions of tourists into the any city, into Awka. Millions will just visit Awka because of the level of development of the tourism industry. So for sure, that one will actually attract other investments because a hotel like that will attract a lot of attention, and there are lots of people that will be engaged because they will try to get the roads, as the governor has already said, get the roads around that place, tidy up the whole environment. All those shanty towns and the slums will be cleared out because the hotel cannot sit in the middle of a slum. It cannot, there's no way you see all those outdated structures around it. The roads will be tidied up nicely, and there will be a lot of security personnel deployed there, at least hundreds of them that will be employed to safeguard the people using that area, and the transport infrastructure will be improved. And this is a great addition to the infrastructure of Awka, which has suffered neglect. For sure, this will bring a lot of improvement in the city. So some people are saying, are you sure this will not be another white elephant project? I will not say for sure, but it depends on the governor if he's actually want to accomplish that. Because if he's, as I'm hearing, that he might lay the foundation of this hotel between February and March, if he actually determined to do this, he can actually finish that hotel this year if they want to, or early next year. Although he's saying that it will be finished before the end of 2025. But if he put the zeal to complete that hotel this year, if the finances are there, he can also finish that because it's only 10-story high. And people build in 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 5-6-story buildings. I know that some people are speculating that it will be a 500-bedded hotel. For me, let them extend it to 1,000 beds, 1,000 room hotel, 1,000 room hotel with other facilities. I know it will be a huge building with a lot of things. I know, because it was going to be 5-star hotel, which is not found anywhere in the States. So I do believe that if the governor is determined, it will not be a white elephant project like other governors, like P2B left some white elephant projects, hotels, for sure. He left some of them, although he said he left money for that, but you'll be arguing why he didn't complete them. Agulu Lake Hotel, Onitsha Hotel was abandoned. And although that Willie Obiano completed the one Agulu Lake, but the one in Onitsha, which would have actually given so much money to the state, even more than the Agulu Lake, because it's far bigger in scope, would have actually given Anambra billions, was abandoned. And the controversy beyond that, behind that hotel, is still, nobody has actually come clear or clean on that. So I do believe he's determined, like Willie Obiano, even when you criticize him about infrastructure, road infrastructure, and other dirtiness, environment that he abandoned in the state, but you cannot criticize him on building an airport, which he put a lot of effort going there almost every day, almost making sure that the airport is actually done to the level that that make it to be functional. So if the Soludo is determined, he can actually deliver the hotel this year. I'm telling you, if he lay the foundation in February, by December, before the end of December this year, 2024, the hotel will surely be delivered. For sure. For sure. If you want to, not next year. So you can deliver the hotel. It's just a matter of mobilization and getting the right people to do that. Because if you say only 10 story, if we are talking about 20 something story, but it's talking about 10 stories. So 10 story is not that too high, because ordinary individuals finish a 6-story building in 4-5 months. 5-6 months, they complete it. 6 months, definitely. Every month, one layer of the building is done. So 6 months, they complete a 5-6 story. In Onitsha, some of these huge flats you see in Onitsha, some people were building even 4 of them in 6 months. I know some guys that were doing 4-story building, 4 of them at the same time. He completed it within 6 months. So if ordinary individual can do that, the government should not actually spend a lot of time doing all those things if they really want to showcase their determination. Personally, I do believe that even Awka need more 5-star hotels. They need just 5 of them. They need 5 in Awka, 5 in Onitsha, 2 or 3 in Nnewi. I do believe that. Because this hotel also can also attract other Anambra men and women of timber and caliber to start building 5-star hotel also, imitating or building something bigger than that one near that place. If the government is also proactive on that by creating space for them to build their own. So it's very, very important. And another person said, oh, why not build world-class hospital, world-class schools? I do believe that this can be done in peri passu. What I mean by in peri passu is that as he's doing the hotel, he can also do a world-class hospital or get investors in that will build world-class hospitals or health parks. He can do that in peri passu. He cannot just leave this one and be doing only this one. But the hotel is also an industry of its own under the tourism sector. So I think I must have made sense. I must have explained this in a way that those people that were talking about it will be able to understand. Another person was talking about why not invest the money to build a railway that Anambra dearly needs. That a railway, the money is going to sunk in that hotel can deliver a railway that will link Onitsha to Awka, Onitsha to Nnewi. So that's a good suggestion. But notwithstanding, the governor can also be doing these 2 things at the same time. If he is determined also to do the hotel, he can also be determined to do the railway, because the railway also he can partner with investors to do the railway. Yeah, for the argument on that says about the railway. Yeah, Anambra, the landmass is very small. So to accomplish a railway from Onitsha to Awka can be done within 6 months. And within a year you can accomplish Onitsha to Awka and Onitsha to Nnewi, or even right around these key cities. That's for sure. It can be done. But we cannot underestimate building a world-class international fledged hotel in Awka, because this city need to join the global cities. And for it to join one of the global cities, it must have a 5-star international stamped hotel in it. I am Kodili-nye. I am the son of wonderful. We will continue. Stay tuned. Yeah, welcome back. As we continue on our discussion, why Awka need international world-class hotel. You heard about what we discussed about Rwanda after the genocide that happened in Rwanda, lawlessness that happened in Rwanda. The Rwandese government, led by Paul Kagame, decided to change the narrative to bring in international visitors or tourists into the country, to bring in world-class investors into the city or into the country, in Kigali, the capital of Rwanda, and they were able to accomplish this. He decided to build a lot of international world-class five-star hotels. And that's a typical example of how to change the narrative. And Paul Kagame is a great Pan-Africanist. And he's somebody that is like a revolutionist who is very, very determined to change the narrative for the good of his people. For Paul Kagame, there is no abandoned projects. For those that are having fear that Soludo might abandon this because he have only 2 years left to accomplish his first tenure, in case he did not get to the another term. So, but we have to be realistic. He cannot accomplish this year if he want to. So, but how about Dubai? Everybody has been flooding to Dubai, talking about Dubai. I'm going to travel to Dubai. I'm going to do this to Dubai. But they forgot that Dubai was like a desert. Nothing was there until the great man of that land decided to change the narrative. And that has changed things and has made a lot of people go into Dubai. So Anambra State capital, Awka, can also be transformed by this investment. And I do believe that if Soludo is desirous, we in this channel, we support him 100%. We believe that this can change the narrative. Because you cannot continue to say that our people are emigrating to other places without providing something that will catch the eye of visitors to be coming into the homeland, and at the same time getting a lot of our men and women of timber and caliber and other people to come into the state, especially into Awka. So, and you can actually expect the living condition of the local people to improve without getting investors who spend big to come into the city. And once they start coming into the city will definitely change. Everything there will change. And it will, one thing lead to another. That hotel will attract other investment, which will be able to change the narrative. So I am still called the NYE. So it's very important for us to, be, bold whenever we want to bring new things. Anybody that want to change something must be very bold and determined to do that. And in Soludo, you can see that the real Soludo is coming out. And if he accomplished this, many of those critics will run away. they will not be anywhere to be found. And remember, a lot of his opponents or enemies of the state want him to fail. They want him to not to be bold, not to do projects that is eye catching, or to complete something a world class thing, because they were ridiculing him in some areas. You hear some of them mottling on their side that he's talking about African Dubai, Taiwan, and they're saying, oh, look at the mediocre projects he's doing. Where is the African Dubai? Where is a project that look near to what you see in Dubai or even in Kigali or in Taiwan? But now he's talking about this, he's want to do these things. A lot of them want to use their sycophants to discourage him from doing that, because once he start doing these big projects, their ability to remain in the limelight will completely diminish, because they don't have much to offer the state. What they are looking is to grab the state. They just want political power. That's why in Nigeria, politicians get into power without having a clear-cut plan to deliver anything. That's why it takes them the first 1 year they are talking, I will. Second year, I will. Third year, I will. During the time of election, they start awarding roles here and they are awarding projects everywhere. You'll be asking, where are these people? I thought you've been planning to get into power. You have a vision what you want to do. Why didn't you start from day one to do these things? So that's why we must be cautious of those who are warming up in order to take over the state. But we also need to give Soludo a push in order for him to be able to accomplish this and any other goals he set himself to accomplish, and also to make him to hasten up in some of these things he's been talking about for years now, to get them up and running, because delay is very dangerous. So remember, we are talking about why Awka need an international world-class hotel. Why Awka need an international world-class hotel. So there are many things, although we cannot finish this in one video alone, but I think we have done justice to this. I do believe that you also can contribute. So you can also come in the comment section and bring other ideas in support or against. But we need to continue talking about this, talking about the homeland, talking about how to make it better than it is at the moment, because we need a lot of infrastructure in the homeland. In Awka need to be transformed. Awka cannot be one road state capital anymore, one motorway. It cannot be only Onitsha, Enugu expressway. It should have a lot of motorways interconnecting to one another. It should have a lot of things, infrastructure, world-class hotels, railway, bus terminals, modern markets, modern business districts, industrial sectors, industrial area, and loads of things. Parks, modern parks, and good environment. Awka should be like that. So that's what we are discussing today. And I do believe that with your support, we can always get to the level that we want to be in this channel. Thank you very much for always supporting us. Remember that you need to share this video. You need to share. If you have not subscribed, join in this video. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I am Kodili-nye. the Son of the Wonderful. Thank you for all your support so far. Thank you for always being there for us. I will see you in the comment section as we continue this dialogue, and I will also see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. Bye.